Box here. So we got an absolute wild week ahead, but before we get to the wildness, let's get to today's sponsor.
Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off.
All right, so first off is the schedule for Market Monday. Often imitated, never replicated. The perfect start to your week, because the case of the Mondays, it's over. Up into Tuesday here soon enough. Anyways, AKA which we got today. We'll talk about that a little bit in this video. Not a whole lot to touch on there. Team of the week, Season 2 and most feared are the big kahunas, right? The big drop of content that we've waited so desperately for in this game, which is staler than a fucking week-old piece of untreated bread. They call it treating now or preserving. I don't know, whatever it is. It's craziness all stuck up in our veins and stuff, all these chemicals and the big pharma trying to... Season 2 looking like a dollar sign, huh? With a couple of diamonds in it is what somebody told me. Or those screws. I don't know, I can't really see, but boomer vision. Season 2, EA's kind of making it a little transparent here with what they value most in Season 2. Money! But most feared with like a nice cyborg eye or something. Let's talk about it. I've got like the most questions to me is about should I sell my team? Now, frequently in previous years, it often was not worth selling your team at all because basically, if you look at anybody's lineup, it was all purple. Not that, you know, that's so weird, but purple means they were powered up. This year, we don't really have as many power-ups. We do have some, obviously, if you want discounts on ability, you will power up guys, but it's a little bit less expensive to power them down. It's a little bit easier to maneuver. I actually like this year's system much better than last year's system in regards to that. So it's a lot easier to offload your product, okay? And with the prices so high, and we've seen prices this year already, the market half this. Now, the issue is a lot of the prices of the cards that you'll have in your lineup aren't training value. So even though training value can decrease, right? You're like, well, my cards don't really rely on training value since they're above it, right? Lamar Jackson's a limited. He's an old limited, okay? The thing about that is if we get reduxes, a lot of people ask me then, you know, new to the game, what's a redux, Fox? A redux is basically a limited put back into packs. Now, they probably won't put Russ Grimm back into packs because he just came out and they have this stuff kind of like in the can and then they push it out. But, you know, maybe. But they generally won't do like someone like Russ Grimm right away because he was so close to the season turnover. But for a lot of these older limiteds, they'll get redux because what's better than giving content away once? Doing it twice and make twice the money, right? The old EA way. And it's a way of lowering back the prices of old limited. So it's actually okay, I feel like. So anyways, if you're holding on to limiteds and you're like, Fox, you're holding on to them, I'm like, I got enough coins. But I don't know. I'll probably offload some stuff too and get some more liquid coins here in the coming days. The thing is, like, we got 2 days. Why do you say we got 2 days? Because that's when it's happening, the series changeover. Because I still think it's a good idea right now to snipe cards cheap. Okay, go through filters, 82s, 83s. I saw 87 AKAs are being posted up ridiculously cheap quite often. By that, if you recall, like TVP, it returns rate at about like 23-ish per. So if you buy training under that rate, and the lower the better, obviously, tomorrow when we got a limited in packs, you can just roll this TVP pack and then make profit off it anyway. So not only can you like keep your coins off this, you could just also make coins off the coins you've got as long as you got a big enough sample size. Obviously, in the short term, you can get really screwed on TVP, but with a big enough sample size, a big enough stack behind you, you can actually make coins because of the rate at which you sniped your cards. This pack returns a higher rate of investment. So it's like a dual purpose, right? Dual purpose. If you're not going to play the game because you sold your game off, which is literally perfect, right? Sell your team, don't play the game for a couple days, except do market work. It's literally matched up perfect because you can snipe TVPs tomorrow with whatever limited. We'll see that. I'll do a video tomorrow morning on Team of the Week. And guess what? That filters in perfectly to the comp pass, which I talked about this morning. I talked about this, not doing this. Don't do the sets right away. I saw people do the sets because the prices rose up on the set cards, right? The high golds, the low elites, they all rose up in value like we see every 2 weeks anyways, because people did it. Because you want to wait for these rewards. You don't want to cross level 5 for the season XP, especially if you have a maxed out season pass, like myself and so many others that have had it for like weeks at a time. So wait for the new season to get to level 5. Like basically do your seasons now. You can get some stats done because, you know, it's hard to play season without getting stats done. Save your solo battles. Save it all. Wait for the comp pass and try to, you know, only cross the level 5 threshold after Thursday, after the season turnover. Now, the crazy thing about this Thursday, absolute insane, we're also getting most feared. What does that mean? We could potentially get in a roll with that too. So a roll on most feared could potentially keep up the market a little bit. But the loss of the TVP, I think, is going to overwhelm. Plus, we might get like a pack odds increase too. Most feared might be 92 overalls. We've been at 91 for a little bit, so that couldn't change. Pack odds, like it could be just an absolute like just a confluence of factors. So that's what I'm trying to say is, it is like crazy, right? This is almost like staring down Christmas Day. One of the only other times that we say maybe you could offload because so many cards are being impacted onto the market. That the market kind of goes down. Now, obviously on Christmas Day, just like today, not all cards will go down. Okay, so you got to pick and choose your winners and losers. And so use your brain on those. Some of them, you're like, well, will this card go down? I mean, it's limited. It might not get redexed. I don't know. I like, just think. I don't know all the cards. I'm not going to go through each card in the entire game and point out this was going to go down. This was going to go. This was going to, like, oh, you're a fan of Mutt? Name every single Mutt card. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that for you. Okay? So anyways, huge things happening with as far as that. So in my opinion, I would be going liquid, okay, especially for like any card for like training value. Generally err on the side of coins are king right now, but you never know. Like it was told to us the TVP's going away, okay. He could have, like, you know, TJ's not really like super into Mutt, kind of like Kralo, his predecessor, was. He came from the Mutt community. TJ's, you know, he's a good guy, but he comes from like broadcasting. He's got a broadcasting background, so makes sense with his current broadcasting job. But like they only give him like bits and pieces. He doesn't really dig into the deeper details, kind of like Kralo did. We don't know if it's getting replaced. Maybe tomorrow he can like let us know. Is it actually coming back in a different? He said it's going away. He didn't say if it's getting, you know, replaced with something else. I would assume it's not if he just said going away, but hopefully on GMM this week, he'll let us know a little bit more details on if it's going to get replaced, or is it just like flat out gone. It's a gone, girl. See you back in March, okay? Or maybe they'll just bring it back occasionally, which I would love once in a while. So yes, I still say snipe a little bit of cards so that way you can roll the TVP while it's here for 2 days and 12 hours. You can see in the upper right corner of that screen. We talked about comp pass, reduxes, rewards. They're still working on it. Solo battles are back to working. That happened, I don't know, about 10 hours ago, maybe less than that. No, yeah, 8 hours ago. I don't remember when they did it. 5 hours ago. So those are back to working. So go ahead. I generally would save your solo battles though if you are, unless you're just bored, then go ahead and do a few of them. We're talking about pack odds potentially increasing, TVP kind of schedule. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about Market Monday. As for making coins, I still think it's sniping those specific ones. You could invest. It's not a great time to be investing. Maybe if we got a killer limited tomorrow, you could try and invest in that. I just don't like investing in trying to catch a falling knife. And if the whole market's going down, pack odds going up, what's the point of holding cards, right? What's the point of holding training if the whole trading market's on its way down? Now, a lot of people are like, wow, when the market goes down, that's really going to affect legend prices. The problem is, like, will it? Will it? Though, because like legends are coming out of their specific packs. If pack odds increase, that will increase the prices. But the fact is, these things just don't have good odds to them. And so I don't know, like, you know, people, I don't want to predict prices going forward on these cards. There's really no use to doing it. And like future content, because, you know, you can't really make coins off of predicting what it comes out in the future. But I don't know, some of these program specific ones without rerolls that we can arbitrage into. I don't really see legends taking a dip down unless they do something major to packs there. But anyways, that's all I want to talk about with Market Monday. I think I got everything. Let me tell you one more time, because I might be missing something. You never know. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow morning going over Team of the Week, and hopefully we'll get more information from GMM about the TVP and some of the more and some of the things coming. Otherwise, Wednesday night we'll have a big stream that we'll cover here on this channel for these seasons. Become a member for the ebooks. They're the best thing in this game. Bye.